What's going on YouTube? It's Carbine Joey and I'm back with this video. Alright, so I did a review on this firearm already. This is the Smith & Wesson M&P Sheild EZ 9mm Performance Center. It has, a lot of accents of gold. I want to do the letters. I will be showing another firearm I've done it to. I've done it to a couple. I couldn't figure out like another color to do it in besides gold. So let's safety check. There's nothing in the firearm, no magazine, and so I like to take the slide off so I don't take any chances of putting any paint on here. So this firearm is extremely easy, and just take that, bring this down, and kick it back, and it slides right out. No need to pull the trigger. Alright, so what I do is, just to make sure I don't mess anything up, take everything out, barrel, and see this one already says 9mm Luger, so it ain't gonna do me no good trying to paint that. So what you're gonna need is brushes. That's the way I do it. Some people do it with Q-tips and all that other stuff, but I like to use these little tiny brushes. So you get them in Walmart for like $1. So you get one of those out. You're gonna need the non-acetone nail polish. You gotta make sure it says non-acetone because you don't want to mess up, the whatever you're painting on the firearm, because it can like take the coating off. Then some Q-tips. I got this at Dollar General for $1, and then you can buy this type of paint. It's the best. It's the metallic. They got them in all different colors. So it's, people do it with nail polish. That's fine. That'll work too. I'm not knocking that. But these, I realize that these type of paints for art in Walmart, they really last a long time. No matter how much oil you wipe your gun down with, it's fine. Alright, so what I do is I go ahead and pour a little bit. You don't need a lot. So I just pour a little bit. Actually, that's too much, but what can you do? So let's take this out the way. Another thing you want to do, as soon as I locate it, let me find it. Alright, you want to use some kind of alcohol or whatever, just to make sure, because I always wipe my guns down. So you want to make sure you ain't got no grease on anything, oil on anything you're going to paint. So just a swift, simple wipe down, give it a second to dry. I usually blow on it and it dries pretty quick. Just make sure that there's no oil in there, and that'll take it all out. See, you got oil on there, and that would have made it not the paint to stick. Now on this specific firearm, I'll make a video of my M&P Sheild Plus, but this one only has lettering that's deep enough on the slide on the left side. If you look over here, it has it, but it's not deep. I'm still going to give this a shot to see what happens. It may work, it may not. We'll see. But to me, it's not deep enough. So, do that. This is pretty cool. I'm using the gold to make it just stand out more, because it's the performance center, and I like, sticks. So just go ahead, and you want to get a good amount on here so that way it soaks in real good. Let me just make sure. Alright, so I put quite a bit on it. And I do piece by piece, just to make sure it's in there real good. Dump it on there. Then what I use is a squeegee. You can use, a lot of people use, they use a Q-tip with the nail polish remover. I'm going to show you a way that I noticed on YouTube. It's a squeegee. You can use any type of squeegee. I use this, which takes out uh, stickers and decals. It has a lump on this side, so I just go ahead and give it a quick swipe. Wipe it down. Go ahead and give it another one. Make sure I get it all out. That didn't work out the way I planned it, so let's see if this will work even better. Yeah, that works pretty good. Because it takes out a lot of it. So I stand corrected. Ear swab actually works pretty good. So go ahead and let that dry a second. Come over here, do the M&P Sheild easy sign, so it gets really good in there. And if you wipe down your guns as much as I do, you may still have some oil in there, so you may have to do it a little bit more. It's like every firearm is different, because some of the sketching is, the letters and all that stuff, they're a little bit deeper than other ones. I want to get that on my mat. Stand there. Alright. Get that out. Oh, got somewhere I don't want it to be at. Don't want that in there. So you see it still has oil on it, so that's why it's not coming out as dark as I want it. So see if I stand corrected again and use the Q-tip itself. Yeah, Q-tip looks like it really pushes the paint in there. Like I said, every firearm is different. I didn't have to do this to my M&P Sheild. I used it with the way I showed you. So that's why I said that every firearm, the lettering is deeper than another one, because this one required a couple of extra steps to it. Get it in there real good. And if the lettering is not raised enough, then you just have to keep on adding to it. Alright, so looks like I'll be using quite a bit of Q-tips here. Start with the one I tried first. That's the M20. May even do it and let it dry a little bit. Oh yeah, that's coming out nice. I've seen some videos where people put the acetone right on it right away. I usually do that, or I definitely do that towards the end, after everything has dried, because it's just a little cast, just a little bit of paint here and there. It's not gonna hurt nothing. So now you turn the Q-tip around so it catches more paint. Anything that you get paint on where you don't want it, it's gonna come out easy, because the non-acetone is really gonna take it out. So looks like I'll be using, like I said, quite a bit of Q-tips on it, because I like things to be, I know there's no such thing as perfect, but I like things to be pretty nice. So all of this stuff will come right out. And I'm still going to give it another hit, just to make sure I get it to the way I want it. I don't want that on my gun mat. So one more time. Some people say it's only one time. Like I said, it all depends on the firearm. Some firearms are, the letters are way deeper. This one looks like they're not as deep as I thought they was going to be. push it in there. And then back here, you can't see it on the video, but back here it says M20, extremely small. The Performance Center name is coming out real nice. Once I get it done, I'll pause the video and get it to where you can see it a little bit better. In there. Alright, so that's already 3 coats. I think that should be more than enough. And then I'll clean it all up with acetone. And this paint is so good, like I was saying, that you can wipe your gun down with the oil all you want and it doesn't fade it. But as you use a gun, yes, it gets hot. And this paint is not exactly made for that much heat. So it won't come off. It just, depending on how much you use it, it will maybe fade just a little tiny bit, but you're still gonna see what you intended to do. So a little bit in there, but that'll all come out. That's just thing, so that's not bad. So I just let that dry for a little bit, and then we'll come back to the video and clean it up. Be right back. So I'm just going to show you the procedure, but not the whole thing, because I want to make sure I get it all off real good. So that may just take a little longer than it's supposed to. But you see the non-acetone takes it right off. I think it takes it off way easier than nail polish does. So I'm going to get this all cleaned up and show you the final product. So I'm getting a lot of it off. But like I said, I like things to be extremely neat. So it's going to take a little bit more. You don't have to put any pressure to this. Just let it roll over, because you don't want to fill up the letters with acetone. See, like here it says easy, but it's not deep enough. So I'm just going to try to add some more to that. Just make sure I got everything off. Some in there to get that out. And then what I do is I just put the nail polish in the same cup and then just rinse it out a little bit. I want to get some of that in there out. Then of course I'll oil all this up once it dries up. Then I'm getting some of it out. So like this M20, it's kind of it's not as deep as all the other ones. So alright, once this dries up, we'll check. Alright, so I was able to finish it. Like I said, all other firearms, it all depends on how deep the letters are. So here you got the M&P 9 Sheild EZ, you got the Performance Center, you got the M&P Sheild, and the M20. I couldn't do these little letters because you can barely feel that at all. Definitely wasn't going to do the polymer. So I think it came out pretty good. Like I said, this paint, it won't rub off. I'll give it like another half hour to dry, and then I use my trusty oil rag to put oil on it, so that way it will to me the oil like seals it in better. So that's it. If you saw my last video, this is the Warrior Land Kydex holster that was solid black, and I went ahead and did my own style to it. So that's for this gun. It fits in there pretty good, nice and tight. I don't see any wear marks on it, so came out pretty good. Alright, YouTube, I want to thank you very much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and share my video. Till the next time, have a blessed day.